The telegraph office in Gila Flats was the quietest place in the territory, until the day veteran operator Ben Shaw heard the faint, desperate taps coming over the line, spelling out a town name everyone knew was gone. Sentinel Peak, washed away 5 years earlier in a flash flood that left no survivors. Night after night, the messages grew clearer. Send help, trapped in a mine, the water is rising. Each one dated the very night of the flood, as if time itself had gotten stuck like a rusty gear. And though Ben was a man of wires and logic, not ghost stories, he couldn't ignore the fear in those signals. Armed with a telegraph key, a lantern, and a healthy dose of dread, he rode deep into the scarred canyon where Sentinel Peak once stood, following the Morse cries until he found the entrance to the played-out silver mine, half-collapsed and echoing with the sound of dripping water and, faint but unmistakable, the click of a telegraph key from deep within. With every step, the air grew colder and the sense of being watched tighter, until he reached a cavern where the skeleton of the town's old operator still sat at his station, finger bones resting on the key. But just as Ben reached to bury the remains, a real voice cried out from a narrow fissure in the rock. A young woman, injured but very much alive, one of a group of travelers trapped days ago by a rock slide, who'd found the old equipment and, knowing Morse code, tapped out a plea the only way she knew how, unknowingly mirroring the very tragedy that gave the canyon its haunted name. Ben led the survivors out just as a new storm brewed overhead, the ghosts of the past finally quiet, as he realized sometimes legends aren't spirits. They're echoes, and sometimes the most important messages aren't the ones you send, but the ones you're brave enough to answer.